Well, good afternoon. It's it's replaying again. There you go. It's replayed. I don't know how many times that was replayed, but it just kept replaying. Good afternoon, everybody. We've had a couple of technical issues, but welcome along to the Football Uncensored, the live watch along of England versus Ireland, live at Wembley. A couple of changes into the side, which is, I suppose, in one sense, it's a great thing, especially if you're a Newcastle fan like me. In another, it is same old, I suppose. But anyway, let's have a quick look at the lineup. Again, apologies for everybody that's been sitting in the background, waiting for us to come on board. We have obviously got lots to talk about, but what I'm going to do before we do anything else, I'm just going to obviously do a little bit of housework just so we all know what to do during the watch along. And if you haven't already been involved in us previously, then welcome along. Again, everybody that's watching across all the platforms, we're glad you're here, glad you're watching. Thanks to everybody that's working behind the scenes. As always, work tirelessly without anybody noticing that they're there. Don't forget to smash that like button for us, or even dislike if you don't. Let's get out there to other supporters of both England and Newcastle, and obviously other content that Chris provides on this channel. Subscribe, it's totally free. Hit the bell for any future content. If you hit the bell, as soon as we upload a video, we're 90% of the time live, but we do some pre-recording. So every time we get something uploaded, you will be notified. If you want to help us to support the channel, then you can obviously become a member. It's a small monthly fee that gives you a chance to have a look at all of the stuff behind the scenes, especially of our other sister channel. Don't forget to check out our webpage on the sister channel of nufctalk.tv. That will give you up-to-date content all on Newcastle, not on England or the Premier League, but at least it gives you something to read and it's totally ad-free. If you want to question me, I'm on my own today, so again, I shall keep my eye out on the chat, but I will be concentrating mainly on the game. I'll go back at half time and have a look, and if I see anything that's relevant, I'll talk about it. Again, you can support us if you want to guarantee it. You can send us a super chat by using the dollar sign, and then as soon as I see that come up on the screen, I will read your message if you've got one. If you want to become a member, that will highlight as well. And again, I will thank you as we go through the game. But again, welcome along. I'm the Geordie Yamya, Gary. Welcome along, what Viewerland, and I'm just going to have a quick look at England. Different lineup, a couple of places that I wasn't expecting, to be fair. But I'm more surprised the fact that I've got three Newcastle players in the England side today. So we've got Jason Pickford, Tino Livramento, Kyle Walker, Mark Gahey, Lewis Hall, Conor Gallagher, Curtis Jones, Noni Madueke. Obviously, Bellingham's always going to be there. Anthony Gordon, and unfortunately, we've got Harry Kane, the old man, up front. So, like I say, for me, happy to see youngsters in the side. Happy to see the likes of Tino having a go, having a chance to play. Obviously, we know what Hall did the second half for England, so I was over the moon with that. I was well impressed with Curtis Jones. I thought he was probably one of our, if not the player of the match in my eyes. I think he linked up the midfield, the defence, all the way through. Very, very productive player, filling the half spaces, running in and behind, and took his goal really well with his heel. Substitutes we've got for England: Henderson, Trafford, Lewis, Gibbs, White, Gomez, Quansah, Harwood, Bellis, Watkins, Rogers, Bowen, and Solanke. Going out to Ireland, we've got Kelleher, O'Shea, McGuinness, Collins, Scales, O'Doda, Bosa, Cullen, Malumbi, Smodic, Ferguson, and on the bench we've got O'Leary, Travers, Doherty, Parrott, Johnston, O'Brien, Moran, Azaz, Manning, McAteer, Cannon, and Coventry. Seem to be going on forever and a day there. But anyway, we're a couple of minutes away from the start. And it's really interesting, this one, because the last time Newcastle had three players in the English lineup was quite a while ago. So back in 1997 versus Georgia, we had Rob Lee, Alan Shearer, and David Batty in the side. That was the last time that we had three internationals play in the England colours. So again, I suppose you can only say that is a massive pat on the back for Eddie Howe, bringing these youngsters through the ranks, making them obviously play the way they do. Very positive football, and I honestly believe that with these three in especially Newcastle squad, we are future proofing and growing as a team. And I think that is going to be the same with England. I was well impressed with them the other night against Greece. I thought they played really well, covered when they needed to cover. I mean, yeah, Greece didn't really get at us like we expected them to. Always looked at that ball over the top, but I thought we controlled the ball really well. And obviously, every chance we got during that game, we seem to have taken. So again, I'm hoping much of the same today, if I'm honest. I'm just looking at the live game just to make sure that we are not running behind, and we still looks like we are waiting for the kickoff. So again, it'd be interesting to see what your thoughts are in the comments. If you like what we've got, again, like I say, there's not going to be a lot going in there, but again, for me, it's a positive. It's good to think that we've got youngsters out there that are playing really well for club and now country. I mean, we all know what Jude Bellingham can bring us, but the likes of Curtis Jones, he was a little bit of a fresh one, if you like, doing really well at Liverpool. And like I say, I really enjoyed what I saw at at the other night against Greece. And we all know what Conor Gallagher can bring. Now, him going over to Spain, I'm hoping that will open his game a little bit more. I thought he was a little bit train tracky, if you like, at Chelsea, a bit up and down the same channels. And don't get me wrong, you know, that's sometimes the way coaches these days like to press. I mean, we see that with Eddie Howe, our left and right inside centres, if you like, sometimes get a little bit train tracky and don't cover the pitch like our centre midfielder does. And I'd like to see that with some interchange. And we are starting to see a little bit of a change in the tactics at Newcastle. And I also see that in England, and that's what I like. It's a bit more fluid. Nobody really stays in one position, and I think that's with the nice give and goes. Sometimes you can get quite comfortably behind. So again, we just lads are just out on the pitch. We are just looking at the team sheet, and it is exactly as we expected with a 4-2-3-1 for England. Don't expect us to be under much of a issue today, but it's like everything else. People will say it's a very weak Ireland squad, Northern Ireland squad, but you know, you've got the likes of three changes from the last time we played. They play with this like a 5-4-1 type of system with Scales, Collins, and McGuinness playing in a tight three at the back with O'Shea and O'Doda that will push on down the wings. But I would imagine these will be performing more of a low block today rather than anything too attacking. Again, they'll try and break as a group, try and get in behind us. So this could be one of those games where it literally is tippy-tappy backwards and forwards. So it'll be interesting to see if the young English players can get on top of the low block, if that's how Ireland are going to set up, better than the older guys did in the Euros. Right, so we're underway. Ireland kicking left to right as we look at the ground, and it's gone left to right, and they've kicked it straight out of play for a throw into England. So it's an early touch for Tino, deep in that right-hand side. And having a quick look at Lee Carsley. This is obviously his last game in charge before he goes on. And it's funny, isn't it? You know, you've got to think of the job that he's done. Yes, he's had one, I suppose, poor results against Greece in the Euros, but I think he's done all right. I think he's done okay as a coach, even though he said from the outset he didn't really want the main position. But I'd like to see England now just take on control. And then obviously when Thomas Tuchel comes on board, maybe he can change something about England rather than us being a little bit standstillish at times, whether we can get this flowing football against teams that do the low block, that'll suit me. So anyway, Connor's got the ball just on the Conor Gallagher, I should say, just plays it simple to the back. And then obviously we're just going to pick up the pace. We've gone over the top for Madueke to get onto the ball. A little bit overhit, a little bit straight. But again, nice run in and behind by Madueke. You've got to be careful. Obviously, Ireland, if they continue just to try and squeeze that midfield to stop the passing lanes, we have got pace left and right on them wings that will supply us that type of ability to get behind if they give us the room. Goal kick to Ireland. Like I say, this is going to be one of them games. It could be a bit frustrating, and you'll hear the crowd getting against England if we don't get that attacking momentum going. And there's just up again against a throw into England, and it's just oh, I think somebody's got their. Where do you join me? Because I can hear you in my ears. You're echoing. Right. Sorry about that, guys. Just keep watching the game. Again, just a slow build up. I mean, Bellingham's the deepest player at the minute. Conor Gallagher's just picked the ball up on halfway line, back to Bellingham. Bellingham's just telling everybody just to settle, have a touch of the ball. Again, we need to try and keep the movement, keep the passing channels. Livramento is just making a bit of an inside run on the inside right. Gay, Bellingham, just inside the Irish half now at Wembley. Out to Gordon, out on the far left-hand side. Obviously, England look like they're trying to get keep the lads out on the width as much as they can. What I hope I don't see in this is Harry Kane get frustrated and then start like he is at the minute. Harry Kane, just inside our half, picking the ball up and nobody running in behind him. And I think that we become a little bit one-minded there because the ball's always going to go backwards. So let's just see where we are. So as you can see, we've got the mighty win with his lovely hat on. It's typical mighty win, to be fair, because he is a massive follower of England. How are you doing, mate? You okay? Oh, he's on the phone. I'm gonna leave him in the background until we get there, and then he's on the phone. And then when he's free and available, I'll get him online. So it's with the Irish. It's just out on the corner of their box, left corner. Again, nice little passing triangles, just trying to get in and behind. Madueke trying to get into the line. He draws it back, and it was a bit close. His shot from Rice from the outside of the box. Oh, sorry, it was Curtis Jones. And it goes out. I can say Curtis Rice because he's not even playing. Madueke gets to the goal line, cuts it back, but obviously it's a bit close to the keeper. Keeper gets his foot on it. It bounces out towards the edge of the box, and Curtis Jones just literally gets a volley on it. And it's typical one of them that somebody like Rice would run onto and bash into the back of the net like we've seen a couple of times for England. So in swinging ball, good header. Oh, so Walker made a great run there. Ball coming, fizzing in. He got a great run towards the corner of the 6-yard box. Gets enough head on it just to try and put it into the back across him into the far corner. And that literally, unfortunately, just goes over the bar. But again, really good start for the lads. So we've gone out for throw into Ireland, just 15 yards inside their half. O'Shea going to throw the ball back in. So Bellingham, he looks so comfortable on the ball. Just gets his legs took away from him. It's a simple free kick. Tino Madueke comes deep, just drops it back to Walker. Walker goes square to Lewis Hall. Halfway line. England again up to Gordon. Gordon's looking to run, but again, he's got two layers of green in front of him. So there's not going to be many running channels for them today. It's going to be more a give and go with the ball. And then hopefully they can pick something up from that. Curtis Jones. Jones again through to Walker. Walker looks up. He dinks the ball over towards the back post. And it was a header from the Irish defender. Lovely bring down from Lewis Hall there. Into Bellingham, unfortunately. Again, gets crowded out. 2-on-1 in that position there. Oh, he's done well there, the Irish player. Really good feet getting down there. I mean, Gay's mopped up there quite comfortably. But I'll tell you something now, that was a cheeky little a little run there from the player. Bozil. Well, I've never seen him before. I don't even know where he comes from, but he's certainly got some ability. With nice feet, nice trickery there. Anyway, Hall up to Gordon, just on the halfway line, plays it inside to Bellingham. Gordon goes on the inside to try and get the ball. Great ball into Bellingham there from Bellingham. Gordon, instead of just trying to put his toe on it, just to give it a shot at goal with his toe, he's tried to bring it back on his right foot, and unfortunately, he's got challenged by the defender, and it's gone out for a corner. But again, really good start. Enjoyed that. How are you, mate? You're not. Are you coming on board? Or are you just going to stay in the background? I'm gonna, because we can't do it at the minute, can we? So we've got corner to England, just waiting for the cross to come on board. Eric Lambrechts is the Belgian referee, and he wants that ball. He wants some part of that ball in that D, or in the triangle, if you like. Ah, for as long as it's on the angle of the quadrant, there shouldn't be any issues. Gordon with the in-swinger doesn't really beat the first man, but Gordon gets a chance to put it back in there. He stands him up. He good little dink towards the back post, but just a little bit too close to Kelleher, who grabs the ball. He's starting to prove his worth, Kelleher. I must admit, he's obviously doing really well at Liverpool while Alisson's out. But it's just a case of take your chance while you can and see what happens from there. And here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, also known as the mighty Win in his England hat. I don't think he can hear me because I don't think he's got his hearing on. Um, he's doing his bit. Are you okay, mate? Can you hear me? No, I don't think he can. He's just doing his work, doing his watch along work. So we'll speak to him in a second. So again, it's a good pressing from England, doing all the work. Just pushing them into the corner. Hopefully we can get some movement down these channels soon. Long throw. Again, because of the way they're set up, we should be picking those ball up pretty simple. So again, just another throw into Ireland, just on the halfway line. So head tennis, just Northern Ireland again, just trying to give and go, playing in the channels, but these are got a chance of a break here. Madueke given to Bellingham. Bellingham back to Madueke, running in towards the box. Madueke gets onto his stronger foot. Conor Gallagher to Bellingham. Bellingham tries to set up for a shot into the box, but it's a shot into the box, but it was deflected back. Well, good block to be fair. Didn't look that much power on the shot to be fair to cause Kelleher any trouble. But again, it was good intent and nice movement. So hopefully we get a little bit more of that. We've certainly got to have runners from midfield. I like the fact that the system that they've got at the minute with this Very similar to the way Rice does it. Madueke stays wide, and T now runs into that inside right position. Oh, that was a good play, but unfortunately, it wasn't to anybody. It was in between two England players, and unfortunately, they both waited for each other to take the ball. But Conor Gallagher's won the ball back here. He's looking to play the ball back. Madueke just couldn't take the ball with him, but Bellingham's won it back on the edge of the box. Bellingham still gets into the corner of the box. He tries a shot, tries a cross, and it's a deflection. Just off the Irish player out for again another England corner. Again, they have got like a 6-7 on the edge of the box, just trying to stop England. But persistence from Bellingham, that's what you get from Bellingham. He looks like he's not involved in play, but then all of a sudden it's just persistence that will get you something, get you some reward. And he always wants to do that. He always wants to run, even for balls that don't see him a chance. So cross comes into the middle. A couple of players go up for the ball, and it's gone out of play from Walker again. Ball was just behind him, and he tried to header it, and he's just gone straight out of play for a goal kick. Just seemed to run. He had lots of freedom, to be fair, but he just seems to run under the ball, and his momentum meant that he was literally his shape of his head was wrong, trying to head towards goal, and it went like say miles wide. So we know this is an important game, and we know obviously from that England have to match whatever Greece do in their game and to win the group outright. So we're gonna have to keep a close eye on what's happening in Greece at this present moment in time, or when they start, which is later on this evening. So again, I mean, as I've said before, Harry Kane doesn't give you the energy up top for me. Yes, he gives you the goals in and inside the box. He connects on crosses, but to me, he hasn't got the legs these days for what we need. I do like this. I mean, I've said from day one, Schmodix has been one of those players in the Premier League. Um, Not everybody likes him, but he's proved his worth in the Premier League. He's with a couple of goals this season. So again, England get all their players back and just force the uh, the play from Ireland right to the halfway line. And again now with that Curtis, again the only one that's pressing, Curtis Jones, just forces the ball back to Kelleher. We've got a few tunes going on now in the background. Is that sorry about the somebody's got the xylophone going, I think, in the background. So I hope you can't. Right, I've just muted my mate in the background because he's on his phone, um, and I think that's what you could hear in the background. But again, apologies for that. There's a break in play, so you haven't missed anything, to be fair. So just getting kind of for them, just getting some instructions about the free kick. And again, it's like a bit of slow pace just to try and keep hold of the ball, have a touch of the ball. Ball goes out to Tino. Tino again plays it inside to Gallagher. Always looking to do something down that right hand side, and it's whether that's just to try and um, move the Irish players to think that we are gonna. That's where we're going to concentrate, leaving the left hand side vulnerable because we all know what Gordon can do. Great inside ball there. Tino just made the extra man there from that inside right position, and unfortunately just couldn't link it up uh, with Madueke and Gallagher. But Tina again won the ball back, but unfortunately just couldn't get it in a position where he could cross the ball. Obviously, looks like they're quite happy with Walker and Gay as the centre pair. It looked comfortable against Greece a couple of days ago, um, and it seems exactly the same now. Goal kick to Ireland, and that Gallagher has gone again. Very Pope-like, goes straight out of play for an England throw. All to Gay, Gay to Walker, Walker out to Tino. Again, hugging that right touch line. Back to Walker. Again, this is what I said. The way they were set up, it was very, you know, obvious that they were going to do the low block. And it's whether these lads can work a couple of triangles, a couple of give and goes just to get behind them, try and make something happen. We've had a couple of half chances, as in to get behind them. No end product as of yet, but the more chances you create, the more opportunities you're going to get to score. And there is some nice movement from the lads, I must admit, especially from Bellingham. I mean, he's always an open and an option. Hall back to Gallagher, Gay, Hall moves it out to the left hand side where Bellingham is. Bellingham gets a challenge. Abasel. I mean, he's done well. Festi. What a name from this Irish lad. O'Shea with the throw into Ireland. Goes down the line. Won by Gordon. Gallagher out to Tino, but he's got nobody in front of him. So he's going to have to bring this back. Keeps the possession, gives it to Gallagher. Back to Tino, who again hugs that touchline. Back to Madweke, Gallagher. Again, as Kane comes deep to collect the ball, and we've got nobody in the box to aim at for a run in it. Just this is what annoys you. Chance there that Jones could have got in from a deflection, but unfortunately for us, it just didn't have enough weight on it, and the defence managed to clear. Very tight defence, by the way. This is for Ireland, so just need to be patient. Madweke just tried to lead by throwing Tino in there, but didn't quite make it. I mean, these guys are like 30 yards out, and there's every player behind the ball, so you can see how congested it is. And Win, I can hear you, mate, live. Yes. Um, Again, it's just looking at trying to open these little channels up. Just doesn't quite work out at times.
Can you hear me, Gary?
I can now, Win. Are you all right?
Excellent, and now I can hear you. I'm sound as a
Hey.
pound, mate.
Yeah, good lad. So I said I've been talking about you. I hope your ears haven't been burning because I could see
I
you in the
haven't heard a
background.
thing. Haven't heard a
Oh,
thing. I've just
bless you.
had
Well,
Chris on remote doing all the clever stuff. So I think
yeah,
we're
'cause
okay now.
I could hear you down your mic because we
Well,
heard
you
your
could hear
phone
me
going.
talking to Chris.
Yeah. We could hear. Well, I
Oh,
could.
dear me. Oh,
I
you
could.
could.
Yeah. But then I muted you. Well,
Right.
I did before because we could
That's
hear your
okay.
phone going and all sorts. And I'm like, where are you?
Well, I couldn't hear anything at all.
Oh, bless you. You're okay
But
now.
we're back. Well, hey, what about this, man?
I know.
Three Geordies on the team.
Yeah, exactly. 97, the last time that happened.
That would be what, Howie, Lee, and Shearer.
Batty.
Oh, Batty Lee and Shearer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So right. Well, you just
Hey, well.
continue your good work, mate. Well, go on, son.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. So again, there's we've got to be careful not to obviously get or commit so many bodies forward that we leave them. There's a couple of players in the
It's
Irish
all
side
right,
that can
man.
get behind.
We've got genital there, man.
Genital, yeah, exactly. The generational
Generational
talent.
talent.
Yeah, exactly. There's a ball over the tops again for Ferguson to go. You know what Ferguson can do up top, though.
Yeah.
But again, Gay did well there, but he's got the corner given. They've
Right.
changed their mind.
So wait a minute then, because I'm obviously slightly in front of you, and I think with this now I can actually pause it. Yes, I can. So I'm on 21:57.
Okay. 37. So you're a little bit in front of me
Right.
now.
Well, tell me when you get to 57.
Okay, mate. I will do. It was just a goal kick to England that he didn't like, the spot kick.
No, I thought
I'm
he
on
did well then.
53, 54, 55, 56, 57, mate.
Right, we're on.
Brilliant.
So that's back to is that Gallagher?
So what do you think of the start win?
Well, I've been having that many problems trying to.
You've not been watching too much.
Not too much at all.
Okay, no worries.
Me and Chris have been in the background trying to get it all sorted out. But apparently, me mic's sorted now.
Yeah, you sound really loud for the
Oh,
first
hot
time.
a bit.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah. We're on for 3 hours at 2:00 this morning.
Really?
Trying to get all this sorted.
Yeah, it's crazy the amount of stuff that you have to do.
Oh, honestly, God.
But I did say to you there was going to be settings.
Not that our lovely listeners need to know about all the technical problems we're having with this new software, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We will be there. Trust me, folks, we will be there.
Absolutely.
Let's have a look in the comments, see what's been happening.
Yeah, if you can, mate, because I haven't got the comments up.
Yeah, you just concentrate on the comment. Yeah, I'll have a look at that.
Hall. I mean, Ireland did try and give us a little bit of a press there, but again, it does look comfortable for us. But there's always a ball over the top.
You're just walking in no man's land.
There isn't a green shirt in our half at times. And again, trying to right to left.
What, Anthony's son?
Triangulated pass there.
Corner.
But no, I think he gave it a foul.
Foul?
Yeah, look, I mean, like I say, as soon as you put your hands on somebody's back and the players go down, you give the opportunity for the referee to make a decision.
You do.
It is one of them. And you always get frustrated because you think, it doesn't look like he touched him. But like I say, it's a decision that the referee has to make. So, free kick to Ireland. Kelleher takes it long. Looking... he gets some part of it, but again, Ebisele, I like this lad. I think he's done really well at Ebisele.
Well, he had a good game on Thursday, was it? Yeah.
Ebisele, did you watch the Irish game then?
No, I'm saying the Gay had a good game on.
Oh no, I'm on about this lad for them. This Fetzi Ebisele.
Oh no,
number 21. Really good play. He's got some good skill. Goal kick to Ireland, taken short, and again no press on the. They're trying to allow Ireland to come out to give us space behind.
I wonder who else does that.
Yeah. Okay, he goes up for the header
and wins it.
Okay, I mean we seem to be winning every ball, and it's trying to get that 50-50 ball. Trying to get in and win that 50-50 ball. And like I say, that's what we need to do now is get close. Once we've got the ball in the channels, we just need to get close and cut the passing channels down. And if we win it back and we're quick at moving the ball, progressing the ball forward, we've got a chance.
Well played.
Well done, Jones. I've liked him.
Well played. I'll
tell you something now. He's a good player.
Thursday he had a great game.
Indeed. Jones into Bellingham. Out to Hall, who's up the field as that extra player. Gordon's coming on the inside left.
Field, isn't he?
Yeah. Again, all the Irish players have got behind the ball now.
Here we go.
Tino to
Get it over.
Conor
Oh,
Gallagher.
Tino, get it in the middle, man.
To Walker. Gallagher tried to get the ball in across.
Try to get it in, yeah. Good block.
Yeah, which is good, which is what we want.
That's
When you've got
exactly
bodies in there. So that's good from that point of view.
So let me just try something else. I feel naked watching an England game without me hat on.
You feel naked. It sounded like you'd been naked watching the England game.
Well,
crikey, no wonder
I can't
you
put
wasn't
it
on the screen.
above my head, but so I'm going to try and... Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to mute myself.
Walker to Gay. Gay out wide again to Gordon. Lewis Hall goes down the line. He receives the ball back from Lewis Hall. Tries a low ball into the 6-yard box, which unfortunately nobody committing to that front post. Jones just tries to dink the ball over the top into the box. Tino cleans up and drops the ball all the way back to Walker. So with this system that everybody seems to play now, and it seems to be, throughout the Premier League, where you playing with these lads, the fullbacks play inverted. And when the wingers then move and become inverted, the fullbacks then become your wingers. It's a flowing system that, like I say, it can create some great overloads at times. Tino just gets challenged there. It's gone out for the throw-in for England.
No, we're cooking on gas, man. I've got my original earphones back on.
Hey!
Hey!
Allows you to get your hat on.
Now I can get my hat on, exactly.
Yay! There you go.
Right, this is it. That's the lucky hat.
That's and now
we're gonna score.
Exactly. Have you got the dog? Have you got the lucky dog?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Well, that's a great little run in behind from Gordon.
The rescue dog.
Yeah.
That only comes out in times of emergency, and we're not in that at the minute.
No, not at all.
Look at this now. Look at that formation now. One.
Look how far.
Too long, man. Why take as long as that? One touch. That's the name of the game.
Yeah. Madueke out on the right. Tino again goes on the inside right. Conor Gallagher comes in. He looks to dink it over the top. Madueke looks to put it into the ball.
He got it in. Well
Jones,
done.
He's got to come back to Madueke here. He tries to push it through. He's claiming for handball there. It looked... everybody stopped for a second because it looked like he'd pushed the ball up towards an arm. But Madueke was convinced that it's an arm.
Yeah,
and it was
well.
Close.
They're looking at it. But the problem is, even if they get it, I think he was offside anyway.
Well, I'm not sure because I thought there was a green shirt the other side of him that was keeping him onside.
I don't.
Bellingham just looks, when he gets the ball, it's like it's Sunday football, isn't it? He looks so comfortable. Doesn't matter where he is.
Go on, son. We'll have a corner for that.
This festy guy, Ebezelli, he's like us when we were at home. Any challenge.
Oh, he's got a bit of... look at... Gordon pulling his shirt. I don't like to say that.
Malumbi goes over the top to Bellingham, just trying to get his foot on it. Unlucky, son. And it was lovely movement again. It's quick, sharp movement. Bellingham on the edge of the box, pushes it out to Madueke, carries on his run. Madueke dinks it over the top. And it's just a little bit too tight of an angle and a little bit too much pace on the ball for Bellingham to wrap his foot round to either get a shot on goal or zip it low and hard across the box for a tap-in.
Chris is saying proper.
Yeah, good. Yeah, so if you could, mate, keep a track on any of the comments, that would be cool.
Where would I be without you? I'd be sitting in the club.
To be fair, mate, I thought you were.
My mic is proper now, apparently.
Indeed, you've absolutely.
Eat your heart out, Barry White.
That's what I said to you. I said I think it was one of your settings that were a little bit.
Really loud. Oh my God!
Well, you've just got to. I mean, it is loud, but it's not overly loud. You can just step away from it a little
Who's
bit.
that? Is that better?
Yeah, that's okay.
Go
Oh,
on, Anthony.
yeah,
Oh no,
lovely.
that was
Oh,
Allman.
yeah, yeah.
They look the same.
Well, but that blondies, they're
Yeah,
blondies now.
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Hall and Gordon are as difficult to distinguish as Bruno and J7 when they've got their blonde wigs on.
Yeah, apart from the height, the Samba boys. 73 for Pickford.
Cap number.
Yeah, 73. I think that's the same as Gordon Banks.
Right. He's got a long way to go before he catches Peter Shilton up, that's for
Oh,
sure.
absolutely.
1-2-5 he was, wasn't he?
Oh, he got his studs caught into the. Yeah, he got his studs caught into the ground there, and there was a bit of a strange collision between him and Smodic. And Smodic he's in trouble here. It looks like he's caught one somewhere on the top of his foot. Just caught his. Oh no, I think that in actual fact there was no contact with
Eh?
Smodic,
That was
so
what?
that could be with his knee. Yeah, I think that could be his knee. That could be a ligament as daft as it looks. That's gone. When you've stood stiff
I'm
like that
trying
in the
to work
turf,
out how they've got a free kick out of that.
I don't think they've got a free kick. I'm not sure whether he's given a free kick. I think he's just seen the player down injured and he's just getting some treatment.
I know.
And he's back up on his hands now, so it's not as bad as I expected. Because sometimes when these ligaments twang, they are quite sore. Oh, they're shouting.
Way.
There's a stretcher coming on. There's a stretcher on the corner of the pit, on the edge of the pitch
Yeah,
there,
see
waiting
that.
to. He's doing the test, the ACL test. Looks like he's still got some, not too much more movement in the kneecap. So just doing some checks now. We're seeing if the knee can rotate lots because it's really funny, when you overstretch some of your ligaments, your movement in your knee it's like a hyperextension, and it moves in a plane that you just don't want to see. So again, just waiting on what's going on here.
Well,
Just
I know
doing
all
some
about
checks.
I know all about movements and planes you don't want to see because yesterday, uh, I signed up for an online fitness course.
All right, okay.
But sorry, not yesterday, on Friday.
Yeah, yeah.
And I did my first exercises yesterday.
Good lad.
Boy, am I unfit.
Oh, mate, I tell you, it's funny, isn't it? Because I mean, I don't think you're unfit at all because
Oh, I
I've
have,
seen,
trust me.
yeah, I know, but the difference is when you've not been working several muscle groups, because walking and things like that, you're not working all your muscle groups. Walking is one of the best exercises you can have, but it's so different for when you start doing spinning or other things like that. So yeah, it will always test you, buddy, when you do your first couple of
Well, I've
classes.
always run
But
and
good
thing.
on you, mate. Good on you.
I've got a treadmill, but I found stupid things like putting your socks on and putting your
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
shoes on. And honest.
Yeah,
But
it's
anyway,
crazy,
we're
isn't it?
back.
When you
Anyway, we're
start.
back. Here
Yeah,
we go.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's have some
So
football,
again,
please.
just Madueke looks for the ball into the box, floated.
That's it.
Was
Get it
just
in.
trying to get that second ball, but just cleared
Hoof
by
the
McGuinness.
twat.
Back to Madueke. Madueke looks for an outlet.
Does
Comes
well.
inside. Gay again looks over the top towards Conor Gallagher, headed clear, just to the edge of the box. And
Oh,
Bellingham was just waiting for the ball to come down, but he was
uh,
just stretching, and the
didn't
shot's gone over the
didn't
box.
fall fast enough, did it?
No, it was slow mo when that ball was trying to bounce up and then come back down. It all
He had to get
changed.
the shot away, otherwise the
Well,
defender
like I
would have been
say,
in. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't knock him for having a go, but
no, no.
he was miles away. So anyway, goal kick has been taken. We've come down the right hand side. They've gone long looking for this ball over the top. All the England players running back. Oh, there's a chance. Oh, Smodic, I thought, was in there. He looked like he was in, but he's asking the referee for a
not a chance.
but there wasn't a lot for it. Madueke is on down the right hand side now. See how different it is when it opens up. Madueke comes back up onto his right foot, onto his left foot, sorry, but gets closed down, unfortunately.
Good defending.
Yeah, very good defending. I mean, Ireland just want to try and clear the lines, but that's what I said. The ball over the top against England, because we sit so high, is always going to be on for Smodic.
Hang on, this is very good football from Ireland. And that was very good defending
free kick from
Tino.
Yeah, Smodic I thought was in because he was in behind, and when Walker didn't get anything on the ball with his head,
but
it's
he
not
did
a penalty
good,
because he
got
falls.
just
Yeah,
a
but he
little
falls
bit.
over. Yeah, he falls actually over.
Yeah, he got
over the
his head on
ground,
it.
didn't he? He actually kicks the ground.
He's diving, man. There.
Yeah. Well, once he kicks the ground, it makes it. He's trying to fool the referee. Well done to the ref there, to be fair.
Yeah,
Gordon to Hall. Good overlapping
Come on,
again.
the Toon
Hall
boys.
to the byline. Oh, go on, have a shot. Madueke. Oh.
Whoa.
Unlucky. Deflection comes out to
another Toon boy. Hey, is it? Hey, how good is it to have 3 Toonies?
Oh, it's phenomenal, mate. I'm absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving it. Again,
and that's what a run.
Back to Gordon. Gordon on the left. He steps over once, keeps the ball still coming inside. Referee's got to give. What?
I think the referee's right there.
How was he? What for? It looks like he's pushed.
No, I think he left his foot in.
Look.
Aye, there.
Well,
nowhere near the ball. He got the man. Come on. Ooh. No bias. Let's be fair.
No, I'm not saying it was bias. I'm just saying, to me, when you get pushed, your momentum's body's going one way. When you're trying to keep the ball, you're always going to keep your foot there. I thought that was half and half, if I'm honest with you.
No.
If you're going to give fouls like that, you're going to give fouls like that all day long.
Whoa!
So Curtis Jones just slowing the ball down a bit. Great ball through the middle again for Bellingham. Bellingham out to Kane. Kane's first touch was, honest to God,
was rubbish.
Absolute pants. He had so much time to literally look up, and he looks up, but he's kicked the ball.
And by the way, what's he doing on the halfway line?
Look at that. He looks up to try and see who's available, and you ain't got that time at international football. I don't know. Anyway, throw in has been taken, and it's with Conor Gallagher now in the centre circle, running up to the halfway line. He's just having a look out there, and he sees Gordon available again, hugging this this sideline. Just trying to work these little channels. But again, when you look at these two banks of green wall in front of them, there's not a lot of space. Right. Just got to keep moving it. Bellingham just tried to do a little touch around the corner there because we had 2-on-2 overload with Curtis Jones making the run. Didn't quite come off. So again, Ireland haven't really done very well keeping the ball.
Quality from Hall there.
Yeah. But again, as soon as Kane comes back, we've got no runners into the box, have we? We've got to start getting people running into the channels behind.
It should be in that strict order. Stay in the box.
I mean, to me though, mate, he's too slow now to be the out-and-out striker. If he wants to link up play, we've got to have players behind that are willing to make them diagonal channel runs. Or if not, then what he's got to do is try and sit between the two.
No, I just think he's lethal in the box.
Oh, he is. He's lethal in the box, but he's like I say, that's the trouble.
Go on,
you've got to supply him in the box, haven't you?
That's
what I said. When he comes deep, he's just not giving you the opportunity to feed him. So anyway, the ball comes out to Hall. Hall brings it in field. Walker looks up. He plays it out to Tino. Tino tries to jig down the side for Madueke. There was a bit of a challenge on Conor Gallagher. Referee says play on. Now they're a break. The Irish are coming down the left-hand side because we're all out of position a little bit. And now he's going to give a free kick from Madueke's foul on the right back position, left-hand side for Ireland.
Madueke gets a
And now
yellow card
Bellingham
for
gets a yellow card as well because he's
for
complaining.
protesting.
Yeah. And then Madueke, just as he's trailing foot, isn't it? Again, it's that momentum. The Irish should stop the ball. Madueke's momentum. He drags his leg back, just sweeps his standing leg from underneath him, and you're going to get a yellow card for them type of challenges these days. There's some of the international referees anyway.
And what's Gordon doing, spouting out there now?
But Bellingham gets another yellow card for mouthing
Let it
off.
go.
Yeah, if anybody could lip read there, I don't think Bellingham's very happy.
Well, he said yellow card. Why didn't he?
Well, yeah, he asked for the
You
flag
don't
up.
need to
Why
be
didn't you
in
put the flag
the
up?
school of the deaf to read those lips.
Yeah, but I think it was the F word afterwards.
I
I was,
didn't.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
He
my
asked
lip
him.
reading isn't as good as that.
Yeah. Um,
I
it's
heard no
amazing what you can pick up.
FFS.
Oh, bless. So dangerous free kick for
But
Ireland.
anyway, it is, especially with Ferguson in there.
Yeah, overloaded to the green shirts, and now I tell you, whipped in towards the back post. It's headed back towards the edge of the box. It's a little bit of head tennis backwards and forwards. Another one, Darlish O'Shea gets it back in with his head, comes out from about 20 yards, but now there's a offside decision given, and it's a free kick. And the ball's been kicked away now. The referee's going to find out what's going on there. He's saying, hey, you don't kick the ball away, son. Yeah, there you go.
More
You
son.
naughty, naughty boy.
Naughty, naughty boy. He is not the son of God. He's just a very
Scales
naughty
gets the
boy.
yellow card. He does indeed. Yeah. And he's not coming out of play. Anyway, enough of that. And on to this. Again, England lost the ball on the halfway line.
That was Tino.
Good Tino, well done with the
But good
sliding tackle.
recovery.
But he's given the free kick from the first one from Conor Gallagher again. Do you know when the Greece game is on, Win? Any ideas? I haven't looked today, to be fair.
I can find out for you.
Wow. A free kick to Ireland. They're about 15 yards inside the England half. So goes to the corner of the back of the stick, but it's headed clear by Bellingham. And he's still lip syncing. It's not a foul, ref. F's sake. I do love Bellingham. Always looked like he's not interested, and then all of a sudden, bang! He's in the flow of the game. So Fitzy, him for the throw. He's got a stature like Traore from Fulham. Looking to go long, but he plays it short. Now Fetzi again, good cross into the box, straight into the hands of Pickford. Driven cross, but nothing is going to create from there. So Hall bringing it out from the left back, plays it up the line to Gordon, but you're not going to get time like that. So you've either got to go to the ball, Anthony, or you've got to go long, because once you've asking for the ball, you've got to want it. A little bit of indecision there from Anthony Gordon, I thought. Walker, Tino, back to Walker. Gay, Hall. Now up the line to Gordon. Gordon inside to Bellingham. Bellingham to Hall. Hall just takes it over his feet, one touch, and he's trying to get some space to cross the ball. But again, he's got two defenders at him and loses the ball. But Ebasali then kicks it back towards Kelleher. Kelleher goes long. We're into 3 minutes of injury time in the first half, guys.
So Greece are currently playing Finland.
At the same time,
0-0 half time.
Okay, cool. Thanks, mate. I should have put that on my other screen, but I just haven't had a chance to do it because I also were having technical difficulties, same as you, because I hadn't got the record button for some unknown reason on my side. So I was recording, but it was recording to myself and not to the live audience. So yeah, I had no end of trouble with this today. So anyway, 1 minute of extra time gone, and it looks like it's
Now that we're all set up and lovely, I can now go on and give us a like. Everybody, give us a like if you're watching.
so corner again to England. Just kind of try and it's a bit more of a good. Yeah, that was a better corner kick. That was. T now then tries to feed him again, but it's closed down.
Oh.
And the ball's over the top for Schmodic to get into, but Hall covers
Look,
well.
a Hall, opposite
Yeah.
side of the pitch,
Ball,
covered.
well, that's his job, to be fair.
Yeah, well done, though.
That's his job. That's what I said. That just gives give that confidence, isn't it, now? So
And
that's
yeah,
it.
he's done it again. Go
Oh,
on,
well
Harry.
done, Kane. What's going on here, Sunshine? He's just given Malumbi a little bit of a smack there. I don't know what's
Just,
going on there, but there's some
I've
tussling
got
going on now.
no idea what all this is
Malumbi and
about.
Walker having a bit of a set too. So I don't know what's.
My money's on Walker.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me, but I don't know what happened there. So Harry Kane just threw him to the ground, apparently. So there's Harry Kane's yellow card. And there's Malumbi's yellow card.
Fuck, he's saying fair play to the two old
Yeah, look,
codgers watching this
it's just like,
boring game. Oh, well, no, Harry Kane was out of order there, eh?
yeah. And then Walker's trying to get him up, but Malumbi's having none of it. Throws his head back into Walker's chest.
And
It's
Walker
ties out
just stands there. Eh? Is that it?
yeah, ties out the pram, and that's the end of the first half. So let's that's it. Well, 0-0. No real clear opportunities, but like I say, it's very difficult, and it doesn't matter who you play against. When you've got five at the back and four in front of them, it is so difficult to get those passing channels, and we've got to try and find this way to win. And I've said that we said that through the Euros. How can we find a way to win? And what I said before, when Harry Kane plays, there's not enough movement around the back. It suits his play to stand in front if he can get the ball at the feet. But then you're expecting, if he's coming deep, you're expecting Madueke or Gordon to start moving the play out from outside to in. So a little bit disappointed. I haven't been totally enthralled from what I've seen. But again, on the balance of play, kept the ball well. Haven't created enough clear-cut opportunities, but you only need one good opportunity, and I'm hoping that comes in the second half.
And let's have a look at some of who's been saying what in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
chat.
DJ23, good evening, mate.
James Cuff is saying, a minute, let's get this over here a bit. So I can see.
So who has been your player of the first half, guys, watching? If anybody is watching
Well,
us
I'll
live.
be honest.
Oh,
I missed probably the first 20 minutes. In reality, it was on the telly, but I was too busy
too busy sorting your stuff out. Yeah.
sorting my stuff out. But I think Hall has done himself no
No problem.
harm
No,
at
no,
all.
exactly.
He's been everything right down to the last couple of minutes there when he, covering on the right hand side, zoomed across the pitch and cleared the problem that was going there. So for me, obviously I'm biased in a way, but from what I've seen, I thought Lewis Hall has been outstanding.
Yeah, again, I've got no issues with Hall this season whatsoever. I just think he's one of these players. And I was having a look, doing some work and not research, but just having a look at for tomorrow's show. The lunchtime show.
Yeah.
Um, and I've been looking at the ages, and we've got a couple of lads coming through. Early 20s. Even if you look at the likes of Miley, um, we've got a squad now of players that will see us through the next 5-6 years comfortably. And it'd be interesting to see where Eddie goes. Because obviously we've got players that are towards the end of the career, so we've got like a seesaw type of effect. Lads coming up to the finale year or two, and lads just starting their career. But it's phenomenal what we've got actually out there. And there's a lad who's in the under 16 that's playing regular now in the under 18s. That he's going to be some player if he continues his trajectory. But anyway, that's tomorrow's show. But regarding England, I mean, is there anybody that has stood out for you in the game so far? Is there anybody that you think can has shown a way to get us a goal?
Like I say, I mean, for me, I'm not like I say. You could say I was biased, I suppose, but I think Lewis Hall's been the man of the match the first half.
Well, he's not looked out of sync, but I mean,
He's
I think
been
Curtis
up
Jones
and
is.
down, and he's been in the corner. Hadn't got the ball a couple of times when he should have got the ball. Maybe when I
Yeah,
say hasn't got the ball, I mean it has. He's made the run and he hasn't been past it. We made one on about 40 minutes. He made one run in. The ball went to Bellingham, and Hall ran into the area in space, and Bellingham, instead of passing it through to him, went wide, and it went out. Actually, it went out of Madueke, and
Yeah.
kind of got something could have come of it, but didn't. But the better ball would have been to Lewis Hall, who got forward
Yeah.
into their box.
Yeah.
So he has done himself no harm at all. Chino's been a bit in and out, but a couple of good tackles and a couple of good moves forward.
Yeah, I just think we need some movement, some more movement. We just look a little bit laboured at times.
Just for James Cuff, did we establish that it was Howie, Lee, and Shearer last time there was three on?
No, it was Batty. I said it was Batty,
Sorry,
Lee, and Shear.
Batty, Lee, and Shearer. So there you go, James Cuff. It was.
Yeah, that was Batty, Lee, and Shearer, and it was not April '97 versus Georgia. There you go.
So there you go. Midnight train to Georgia.
The midnight train to Georgia.
If I could be reincarnated, I would be a Pip.
You would be a pimp.
I would be a Gladys Knight Pip.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you said pip and not pimp. I can
No,
say with that hat on.
Pip.
Oh, bless you. No, I mean it is strange, isn't it? For me, it's a case of I love Bellingham. I do love Bellingham, but I just feel like I say to me, it always feels like Sunday morning football for him. He's so comfortable. He's so blasé. There's not enough want sometimes. I don't think from him, and not enough possession in the right parts of the ground. He's done it a couple of times, but he just doesn't do it enough for me.
Before Vendetta, they're saying England tried to play like Spain. Slow build up, playing through the defences. But England's problem is the lack of the technical players that can receive and play the ball while tightly marked.
Yeah.
Tonali, anybody?
Yeah. I must admit,
to be honest, I
watching.
think what England's missing right now is Longstaff.
I love it. Absolutely love it. It's funny though, isn't it? It's like I said. If you're gonna win, because you're gonna come up against a lot of teams like this, and we've seen that, with Newcastle, haven't we? Where
it's getting through that low block, and who gets
kind of
through
struggle when it's slow. It's so so slow. It goes backwards, it goes forwards, it goes backwards. With not enough movement in and around their box. And even if it's offside, one of them will come off eventually if you keep doing it.
That's right. If you keep doing it.
Yeah. I just don't think we've done enough for me. Yeah, Foxy said that Anthony Gordon getting pocketed by Festi. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Um, I mean, that's V for Vendetta. I mean, that's probably um, a good show of what you've just put up on the screen there. We just don't have the technical ability, even though we're trying to achieve it. Um, but we've just got to play with a different attitude, I think. So we've got Lewis on the bench, Gibbs White, Gomez, Quansah, Harwood Bellis, Watkins. Would you bring Watkins on for a bit more movement up front?
I think I might.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Um, but like I say, for me, like they've got to be a little bit more quicker with the ball moving and trying to controlling the game. That's not the issue.
I,
The issue is creating chances.
I hate to say it, but is Hurricanes era finished?
At international level, I said that last year. Well,
Yeah,
more of the
yeah.
Euros, to be fair, but I did say it last year. He's devilish in the air, and what I mean by that is I would probably still have him around in the squad because we all know what he can be like in the box. If you're chasing a game, to bring somebody like Harry Kane on and say just stand in the box, um, just
How
play in the 18, in the 18-yard lines, then yeah, you can still have him. But I just don't think he does enough for me.
there's no doubt that Harry Kane is a very very intelligent footballer, and he can't. We know in the box, half a chance he will stick his leg out at the right time and poke the goal in.
Yeah,
But to
exactly.
me, that's exactly where he needs to be now because his legs are gone from standing on the halfway line and trying to get back into the box. Then,
Yeah,
just old father time moves on, and I don't think he can do that. If I'm playing Harry Kane, I'm saying to him, you stay on that 18-yard line, between the 18-yard line and the 6-yard line, and wait for things to happen. Just
yeah,
work
yeah, yeah.
yourself along the line and use the intelligence that we know he's got to be in the right place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And coming back
Absolutely.
onto the halfway line for me is not. He's,
It's
he's,
criminal
he's,
at times,
he's
isn't
too
it?
old for that. He's too
Yeah,
old
it's
for that.
criminal. Well, like I say, unless you've got the runners in and behind, there's no point in doing it because you
Yeah.
just give and go and turn. I know what he's doing, what he's trying to do, and that's move the opposition players around. And like I said, what we've seen um, against us previously, if you've got the mentality to chase the player to the halfway line, then fine. But they haven't. They've stood still and they've passed the player on when he's come deep. It's the midfielder that's picked him up, and it's kept that back line, the back four or five, intact most of the time. So
Yeah.
if they're going to stay in line, you don't do it. You only do it if you've got players that are willing to run in your space for you. And at this present moment in time, we haven't been doing that. So a couple of times I've seen Curtis Jones do it, and like I say, he's impressing me every time I've seen him. To be fair,
Uh, correct.
um,
Well, I tell you
yeah.
who I think is unfortunate, Gomez,
Well,
because
Angel Gomez, he is because, like I say, he's that little live wire that keeps the ball moving. He's got that momentum. Um, but again, from what I've seen, and like I said, he's not a lad that I look at and say he's going to be the world beater. He's Conor Gallagher. But again, the two games that I've seen him, and he's not had a bad first half. But like I say, have we got the technical
it's
wizardry in the middle of the
that's
park,
it.
the creativity?
Because that's what Conor Gallagher has not got.
Yeah,
The technical, I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's bad technically, but he isn't just that player that can in a second get a ball
change the game.
turning and feel it. He'll run for you all day. He'll tackle for you all day, and you need those players.
Yeah. And like I say, when you look at Gordon, he seems to be quite well marshalled by that Fenzi. He's done a job on him, so he's not really been involved. There's been a little bit more from Madueke and Tino, but again, Tino doesn't have the technical ability, I don't think, um, to cross the ball well at this level. Again, I think it'll come, but I just don't think he's there yet. We all know Kyle Walker's gonna give you the outlet at the back, and Gay, he's it's a good partnership. I have no issues with that. I'm more than and happy with Louis Hall, with his mentality, his positional play has been top dollar. I have no issues with that. For me, it's all about the forward play. It's always about the four up front. And I include Bellingham in this because, like I say, sometimes he's just too much of a walker for me. And like I say, this isn't the Spanish league. You've got to move at
By
this
the way,
level.
Gary, were you aware of the Newcastle women's game today? Have you mentioned that?
Yeah, well, I haven't mentioned it now. It was a 1-1 at the end, but it was a
And
very, very poor game.
and Southampton scored in the seventh
Seventh
minute,
minute, yeah,
and Newcastle equalised
in the 97th minute.
90+9, according
Oh,
to
right.
according to the
Yeah.
official.
Yeah, well,
So
I agree with that. He's probably just got into the 98th minute, so it's 98 plus so many seconds. Um, it was a hard watch, if I'm honest. While I
I'm
was
pleased
doing
I
my work.
didn't watch it, but that's by the
Yeah,
by.
yeah. But they, Becky Langley got the. It was really weird, because it was
Anyway,
one of
we're
them.
off again.
It was one of them that you just think, oh, this is going to be one way or the other. So England ready to kick off for playing left to right in the second half with Bellingham.
I'm on 45-32, is that right?
Well, I've just literally kicked off, mate. So
Oh, right, well, we're in that one, boys.
45-10.
Right, I'm on 45-40. Let me know when you
I'll
get
let
it.
you know, mate. Yeah, I'll let you know. And I mean, Ireland have got a really good shape. To be fair, the block, they're very well structured, and they're not allowing England have all the ball in front of them, but nothing behind them.
45-40?
Not yet. 40, 37, 38, 39, 40. There you go.
There we go. Out to Chino.
Yep. So again, it's just see if we can get more players in that in that half space between the back five and the four midfielders. And just seeing the setup there, it looks like we've got a little bit of a change to the formation. So let's just see how they get on. It's gone out to Madueke. Madueke again got two Irish players on him, so he's just trying to move the players. Tino's there if you want him. Tino just dinks it into the box.
Good
Oh, I thought that
dink.
was it was a good dink. Um,
Ends up
out
with
from Hall
Hall.
to Gay. Gay back to
Right.
Hall.
Oh, it's going to be four Newcastle players, isn't it?
It will. Well, if we go for him, yeah.
Hall to Gay again. Just getting used to.
Absolutely. And Tino to Connor, and
It's
then
a
back to
back.
Tino, back to Connor.
That's what I don't mean that.
And again, it's just touch and
One
go. It's just
touch.
touch
No,
and go.
no, but at least it's one touch.
Yeah, but again, it's going backwards and forwards, isn't it? It's not
Yeah,
really
your old
causing any issues.
pendulum routine.
Yeah, there you go. Across the box to Jones. Jones to Connor. Back to Bellingham. Bellingham just had to wait for that one a little bit, but he's managed to pick it up, Bellingham. And he's going out towards Madueke on the right hand side. He just gives a little give and tries to run and just trying to move the Irish defenders.
Tino
He's come
moves up
back out to
again. Well
Tino.
done. Get it over, son.
Tino back to Bellingham. Bellingham jinks it into the box. Kane chests it down, dinks it to the back stick.
Lovely.
Gordon!
Go.
Oh! That's unlucky. Just
Well
takes it off his
taken
head.
down by Hall.
Yeah, Hall. Out to Jones, back up to Gordon, and Gordon didn't really know what he was going to do there.
Surely.
Didn't really know what to do with that one, and he just has a deflection off Fenzi. He's not getting much change off Fenzi, to be fair. Ball comes into play again, and Bellingham looks again towards the back stick, but no movement there again. And it's
I thought I think there was movement. I think he saw the run from Walker up the right wing and tried to get it to him.
He just didn't get enough on it.
Just didn't quite get enough on it.
So we're getting Jones in the middle of the centre circle. Bellingham comes short, gets it up to Gordon. Gordon with a give and go. Hall. Bellingham makes a run down the line now. Hall comes inside to Jones. Jones looks up, gives it to Gallagher. Gallagher again, just looking for the movement. Walker. Walker to Madueke. Madueke again, giving it to Tino.
There he goes.
Tino deflection towards. Takes a little bit of the heat out of it, and it goes into the hands of Kelleher. But again, it's good movement.
Back pass.
Good movement. Yeah, this is a lad, if Liverpool aren't going to use this lad in the future, Kelleher, I think he could be one that could make.
Yeah, I would definitely take him.
I think he's one for the future.
They've got Marmalade.
Yeah, Mamadashvili. I don't know, obviously, if Alisson stays with them or not. Gallagher out to Madueke. Madueke with his dancing feet, trying to create and give something, but all he does is kick it out for a Irish throw. A bit too clever for his own good at times, I think, Madueke. Trying to do the difficult stuff.
Yes, anyone?
Yeah, there you go. Ireland looking to go long with the throw-in towards the halfway line. Good header from Tino. Literally just head tennis over the top, looking for the run from Smodic, but it's cleared quite comfortably with Walker now. Walker brings it back towards the halfway line. Curtis Jones is pressed and did well under pressure there because Smodic literally was waiting for the interception, going back to Walker, and he saw that. Well. Yeah, Curtis Jones. And again, Hall and Gordon Hall. It was Kane drives it across the box. There's a run from Bellingham. Referee, penalty referee. Yeah, there you go. Well, that was a penalty all day.
It's a penalty all day, but I think he was offside.
He's off. There you go. Scales is gone.
I think he's offside, though.
It was a great run from Bellingham, to be fair. This is what I said. And to be fair, you've got to give Kane credit there.
It was a great ball by Bellingham.
It was a stunning ball. Driven.
But I think he might have been offside.
No, he's well onside, buddy. He's well onside.
I think that's a harsh red, by the way.
No, it's a second yellow, isn't it?
All right, sorry.
Yeah, second yellow, but so here we go.
Here we go. Come on, the hat is about to leave the head.
Here we go, Carrie. Come on.
Come on. You can do it. Bush.
Yeah, the only time I ever thought it was a banker that he would score was, as we all remember, the final.
Well, France was.
Yeah, that's what I said. When you're looking at France, that's the last final. It was like, oh God.
Well, that was a semi, wasn't it?
Semis, yeah, semi-final. Sorry,
semi. Yeah.
When you expected that banker, you're like, oh my God.
I always expected him to score. He's like Shearer.
See if he goes to his favoured right side. Kelleher knows where he plays this one. Oh, he's gone the opposite way.
Oh, beautiful.
Well done.
Easy peasy.
Well done.
Come on!
Yes! Well done, England. Took it really well. Stuttered his run up. Kelleher committed himself slightly to the right. Kelleher favours his
By the way, Greece are in the lead as well.
Oh, right. Well, there you go.
We have both scored in the 54th minute.
You're joking.
I'm not.
That's mad, isn't it? Yeah, Holtz just stuttered his run. Kelleher makes a movement towards his left. Goalkeeper's right, our left-hand side, which is obviously where he likes to favour, but he goes the opposite way, and it's open the scoring. England 1, Ireland 0. Great ball that is, though, from Harry Kane. And like I say, that's the one thing I want. I don't mind Harry Kane coming out, but you've got to have runners committing themselves into the pockets of space behind. And when you do that, and you've got the quality from Kane with that ball, you've got a chance, haven't you? You've always got a chance. Yep. And like I say, now they're down to 10 men as well. You know, they've got to change the formation slightly. They can stay with the 5 at the back if you want, but we should start to dominate in front of them more than we have done in the previous 50 minutes.
Well, put it this way, if we can't beat a team, forget about Ireland, if we can't beat a team with 10 men when we're 1-0 up, there's something sadly wrong.
Somebody's got to answer the question.
Yeah, it was actually 52 minutes for Greece. We were 54.
Bakasetas.
Bakasetas, indeed.
So they scored in the 52nd minute and we scored in the 53rd minute. Crazy, isn't it?
Who knew?
So Curtis Jones out to Hall, up to Gordon, hugging that left-hand touchline as normal. Harry Kane comes deep again to collect the ball.
This is Jones, good football again, you know. This is great ball.
Well, now you've got runners. Look, now you've got runners. Yeah. Bellingham out on that left-hand touchline. He's just getting muscled out for a throw-in now to England. Again, you see that difference with movement.
Yeah, I think we're dominating now. Let's be honest.
Tino goes down the line.
Go on, Tino
looks up. He crosses the ball. There's a bit of a mix-up. There's a shot.
Go on!
Gordon scores.
Tino to Gordon.
Yes. Get in. And that's it, isn't it? It was a low cross. And it wasn't cleared by the defender. The ball then comes all the way through to Gordon, who was sitting about 8 yards out.
Come
on. And he just literally gets his foot round it, and it's in the back of the net. Come on.
Yeah, great cross by
great
Look
movement.
at that.
Yeah, great movement.
On, son.
Little bit of space in behind. Two players, two defenders try and clear it. One kicks it against the other one.
Kane, they got a bit lucky, to be fair.
That's a great finish there. That's a great finish. Yeah, great finish.
And that's the thing, you see. If you put the ball in the mix...
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Absolutely.
Great ball in by Tino.
And I think, believe it or not, Greece have just scored again.
Shut up.
Have a quick look for me, because I'm sure.
Yeah, they have,
Yeah, I've just seen 56. It flash up on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, exactly the same time.
52, 56, 53, 56.
It's mental. That's his first goal in 5 matches for Anthony Gordon.
Nah, I'd rather he got it for the tune.
Well, like I said, this is only going to give him confidence.
Go on, son. Are we getting the free kick for that? Yes, we're getting the free kick.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I say, it's a bit different.
He says, I'm not going to be left out. If Tino and Gordon are getting in on the act, I'm going to get on the act and all.
It's a bit different now for the Irish, to be fair. Don't look as though they've got an out channel now.
Well,
they've got a 4-4-1.
That was a poor ball.
That's a dodgy ball, wasn't it?
Right, come on.
Jones.
Do your stuff.
To Gallagher. Gallagher looks for the run again. Tino plays that inside.
What a great ball.
Right channel again, you see. That's what I'm saying.
What a great ball that was from Gallagher.
Yeah. The setup now, the difference between the two is, like I say, when you've got these inside channels runners, you've got somebody on the edge of the box every time.
And that was a great run by Tino as well.
Good ball from Gallagher, and it was a good run from Tino.
By Gallagher.
Yeah. Just probably needed
And
another
good
half a yard
defending,
on
to
the
be
pace.
fair, to get rid of
it. Bear with me, mate. I just need to answer my
Yeah, no
partner. So
problem.
if you
So,
can do this corner.
Madueke corner. Oh, come on!
Come on. Oh, I just got back to that one then.
Come
Literally just managed to get back.
on! Conor Gallagher gets in on the act.
Another New England goal scorer. I think that's his first, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yeah.
Let's keep an eye on Greece. Come on.
That I've got it live now on.
Yeah. Oh, let us know what's going on with the Greece match.
Still 2-0.
Good ball from Madueke, to be fair. Gaye gets the flick on, and then there's two at the back.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he's in the offside position when he flicks on, but he's not. Looks like he just moves off the shoulder.
Yahoo!
That flick on, perfect.
Yeah.
But like I say, I think Gallagher could be offside here, you know, because it looks like Gallagher moved just off the shoulder. You watch this.
No, I think he's
now his foot's there. Look, have a look at his foot.
No, the
he's
green,
just on.
The green foot keeps him on.
Yeah, just the foot. Well done, Conor Gallagher.
6 inches, actually.
Yeah. Oh, you don't use it as a foot, do you? or use it as a smaller ruler.
I've got 12 inches, but I don't use it as a rule.
Yeah, there you go. So 5 minutes and 36 minutes or something like that between first and third England goal.
Yeah.
Stupid, isn't it?
And we are now still
and that was Conor Gallagher's first goal in 3 games.
So they haven't replicated that.
Oh, well, that's good news. That's good news. Curtis Jones. He looks so comfortable in the middle of the park. I have been so impressed with this lad.
Yeah,
so impressed with this lad. So Zolis scored Greasy's second, by the way, if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
We're both on 15 points, but we are plus 11 now. So we've got 4 goals difference. So Tino out to Madueke. Madueke looking to see if he's got an outlet somewhere. Goes square across to Bellingham. Bellingham looks up, tries to get inside, plays it all the way out to Tino. Tino, again, just looking to play in. Came with a bit of a deflection in the hands of Kelleher. I'll be surprised if we don't make any changes now. And there you go. Conor Bellis.
Well,
you watch.
Howard, but he's at Southampton now, isn't he?
Howard Bellis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's been with Carsley for ages.
He was Man City. He was part of the. He was part of the. The Anthony Gordon Cup winners.
Yeah. He was in the under-21s, and like I say, Lee Carsley knows him well.
We were kind of flirting with him at one stage, I think, but the price put us off.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Well done, that
was a good ball.
It was
Madueke just didn't move.
Madueke just didn't.
On his heels, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was poor.
Who's going off? Kyle Walker. I thought they were going to just literally put another defender on for a midfielder and just go to a 5 at the back, you see. But then they're not. He's giving him a chance. Fair enough. Captain of the 21s.
But he's taken. I can't really understand this because Howard Bell is centre half, isn't he?
That's what I said. They've done a straight swap for Walker, Kyle Walker.
Yeah, Walker's a right back, isn't he?
Oh, he also plays centre back because Tino's playing right back.
Yeah. I know.
That's a great little turn by Bellingham. It's a stunning turn. But just gets a foot to it. It's a corner to England again. It must be a nice honour for him for being England international. Might be his one and only cap, though, to be fair, as it's Carsley's last game. Ball comes in from Gordon towards the back post. Kelleher gets his hands to it.
Punch.
Drops to Hall. Hall looks to line one up there.
Oh,
Go on,
lovely.
Hall. Oh, nice feet, son. Oh, crikey. That was a bit of a cheeky try from Conor Gallagher.
He tries this. He's got a goal, so he tries this spectacular. Hold on, that's a pull as well inside the box.
I don't think it was enough, though, for a penalty, to be fair. Yeah, he's smiling on that one. So we're gonna have.
I never did master that art.
Crikey, no. My legs are too thick for having a go like that. Oh, Pickford wants to have a go now. Comes out, sweeping. Goes out for the throw-in to England. To Ireland. Again, Walker's done nothing wrong there. Obviously, this is all for experience. 3-0 up, but he needs to keep his concentration.
No, we're 3-0 up. I'll give you 3 guesses who scored.
Oh, I would imagine wouldn't be Haaland, would it?
Oh, just the 2.
Yeah, Bellingham's got a bit of space here from the clearance from the throw-in. Yeah. There's a couple of white shirts. He goes square to
lovely.
Kane goes outside to Jones. Jones brings it back. Just tries to Madueke get on it, but he gets blocked off by O'Shea and just gets his body between ball and player.
That's probably the first thing he's done today to disappoint me, James, because that was a good move.
I mean, he
did well to get where he got. He did well to get where he got to, but I thought he could have done better once he
got there. Yeah. There you go. There's the offside line. It was miles inside, wasn't it?
There's the 6 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have that the first half, did we? We didn't have much movement running in on the back post. There was a couple of half chances on that back stick if somebody had have made a movement towards it. It's funny how a couple of games changes the look. Of first half, we were saying, it's a bit sloppy very much like watching Newcastle, wasn't it, against Brighton? All the play in front, but nothing going in behind. Same at Everton. Sorry for any non-Newcastle fans watching. But
I forgot we're on uncensored.
Yeah, we're on uncensored. Yeah, we are. We are a little bit on the biased side towards.
Well,
Newcastle.
We are. To be fair, we are biased.
There's 3 changes for Ireland coming.
But we're entitled to be today, by the way. We're the only club with 3 representatives, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. Manning, Azaz, and I don't know who the other lad is. So Manning's coming on for Abaselli. He's had a good game, to be fair. I've enjoyed watching him against Gordon. And O'Dowda for Azaz coming on. And number 10 is Mr. Parrott, Troy Parrott, for Ferguson. There you go. Formerly of Tottenham. I think he's at RZ Leipzig. This Mr. Parrott. Interesting. So 3 changes for Ireland. So ball comes out to Madueke. Madueke's looking to go 1-on-1. Taking him down the line. Into the box. Squares. Oh, referee. He's asking the referee for something here. But I think he did well, to be fair, defender.
Yeah, I don't think
just trying to work this defender. He did well, actually, the defender, because he did take the ball in the end.
Nothing untoward there, I don't think.
Nah. Long ball. Hall again gets his head to it. Back on the head of All just commits himself forward. There's a chance over the top. Well covered there by Arwood Bellis. As there's Gordon, just takes the ball off the Irish player now to Kane. Harry Kane looks up. He sees Livramento. Tino plays the ball along to Madueke. He does the overlap. Tino gets the ball back. He looks inside. Kane, Madueke to the back post. Running to Bellingham. Oh, Kelleher was unsure there. Deflected off the goalkeeper. He falls kindly to Ireland. And now again, just some tired legs creeping in. Just pulls it back, and there's some nice movement for the Irish to play it down the channels, but again, nicely cleaned up.
Gallagher, that was.
Yeah, Conor Gallagher. Jones. Bellingham. Bellingham out to Gordon. Gordon back to Bellingham. Bellingham's just like I say, he always reminds me of Sunday football. It's just, so nonchalant. It's untrue. It's so comfortable.
You can't beat England from behind.
Well, I would say it should be comfortable now. It should be testimonial stuff. But you can never be sure.
Well, let's have some showbiz.
Indeed. Here we go. The Olays are going up in the audience. Olay! Every time.
Oh, olay!
Yeah, there you go. Just to make it sound like you're there. Yeah, Bellingham's in here. Bellingham just makes a jig. Kane throws it over the top to Madueke. Oh, lads. Just couldn't control it.
From Olay to Ocean.
Yeah. That's perfect. So I wonder what. Just having a look at Lee Carsley now. I wonder what he's going to do after this.
Well, he's not going to manage England, that's for sure.
Well, is he going to return back to the under-21s, do you think?
I think that would be probably perfect for him, and why not?
Oh, yeah, there is that. Oh, Bellingham's got a chance. Oh, well done. Great tackle from the Irish player. There's a deflection to Gordon. Again, just gets tackled on the way back. Ball under his feet. Ball over the top for Parrott to run onto. But obviously the sweeper keeper gets a chance. Tino. Conor Gallagher.
Gallagher, well done, son.
Yeah, gets it out of his feet. He's got time to turn and face the Irish. Brings it inside to Jones. Jones looks up. And again, he's looking for some runners. Kane tried to go, but was stopped. Bellingham's in the centre circle. He dinks one out to Madueke. Madueke took that down beautifully. Again, just trying to...
He did, but why did he check?
Come on, no! That was so unlucky. Madueke, the defender did well because they were saying, you can go down the line, but you can't come inside. He actually went down the line, drove a ball in beautifully.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, I stopped there because I could see him getting in, but he went down there. I'm not sure whether I'll have a look at that again. But he drove a ball across. Drove a ball across the 6-yard box, out of the reach of the keeper, and there was no runners on the back post again to tap in. So a good half chance again there. Really, clearly didn't work. So Madueke. Again, just trying to tease the defender to make a challenge. He tries to get round him. Defender did well, but again, Madueke gets it back. Plays the ball from Tino into Kane. Kane just doesn't run with the ball.
Harry.
It behind. Yeah.
Lost the ball between his legs.
Between his legs a little bit there. Well done, Howard Bellis there. Brought the ball down beautifully from the air.
That was very well done.
Yeah, phenomenal play. Again, going on to that left side of the pair, and Gay now is playing right side. Christ, Harry, that was terrible. Harry Kane there, he was like, yeah, lads, I don't want the ball.
Oh, wait, 20 minutes. Let's put them to the sword.
Let's have a look at this Gay at the right centre-back. Mind saying that, you're not going to have much of a showing, are you, now? Because it's damage limitation for the Irish now, by the looks of it.
Yep.
Looks like England are ready to try some new bodies. Looks like I'm trying to see who's on the side there, looking to come on.
Is this Carsley doing his old boys routine?
Yeah, yeah.
Saying, "Go on, I'll give you a full cap."
So Ireland trying to play it from the back. Again, England making it very
Good
difficult
pressing.
for them. So great pressing. I think it's time for Gordon to come off, though, if I'm honest.
Well, I wouldn't be upset.
No, nor me. Especially having that hip knock in the last game against Forest. So,
Well, I
be
haven't
good.
seen
Good
anything of
movement
it
from
yet.
Hall
Here he
down the line
goes.
there. Oh, Hall.
Oh,
Oh,
well
come on, you've got
done.
to say that's got to be a free kick.
It is.
So I just saw Gordon just put his hand up towards Carsley
Now
saying,
then, this
wait,
is
Rogers is coming on, Bowen's coming
Rogers
on,
and
and Solanke.
Solanke. Two
It's nice
two
to see
players there that I
Solanke.
would have
Yeah,
had in the summer.
yeah, you said that. So I just saw Gordon say, no, yeah, I want to take this free kick. But he is taking it. So Yared Bowen's coming on. Solanke and, like I say, Rogers. I mean, Rogers has done well, to be fair, down this.
Yeah, I like Rogers, but I like Curtis Jones more.
Yeah, like I say, he's had a tremendous,
Well, all I can
tremendous
say
game
here is Bowen will not get a better chance in an England shirt to do
to make a
something,
name. Yeah, to make a name for himself.
and neither will Solanke. So let's see what they do.
So it's a free kick to England, just outside the penalty area
This
on
is
the
exactly
left-hand
where
side.
Nottingham Forest had from the other
Plays it
side.
short. Bowie with his first chance, and it's a goal. What a goal! That was textbook stuff. That was textbook. It was a short ball from Bellingham to Curtis Jones. Bellingham again then drives the ball into the penalty box, and Yared Bowen literally running onto it. First time, bang, back of the net.
Inspired substitution.
Inspired indeed. Really, really good goal there, to be fair.
Bush, I mean, that was a
Bushka.
cracking.
Perfect training ground.
That's quality, that, by the way.
It is. Very good. Has to go through a lot of bodies as well, doesn't it? But Keller hadn't got a clue. He couldn't see it. So well done to Yared Bowen.
Yeah, very well done, Yared Bowen.
I mean, I did say it was nice to see a lot of the youngsters starting to play now. But there is some quality out there. Now, I know that people are going to say, listen, we're only second tier in the National League and there's not a lot of quality on the field to oppose it. I appreciate that. But the lads can only play, the 11 in front of them, or 10 now for Ireland. And again, the lads had to find a way to break the low block, and they've done that well. So, for me, it's challenged them.
It's been one-way traffic since the first goal.
It's been more than one-way traffic since the first goal. It's been one-way traffic the entire match. The trouble is, it was how we get the first goal, and obviously that changed the outlook of the game completely. Holland just playing up towards the box.
They're getting up there. They're getting up there.
They don't get into the England half. Oh, it's the first shot and goal, I think. Manning for Ireland. Literally went through the. He went through legs and then obviously, but luckily for England, it was straight down the throat of Pickford. So Bellingham again sitting deep.
That's
now.
their first shot on target.
Yeah, that's what I said. I can't remember another one.
77-23 possession.
Wow.
8 corners to 0.
Bowen now. Into that touchline. Swings the ball across. Go on!
Get it! Oh!
Solanke was nearly in on the shot there. Again,
Wow.
great run from Bowen down that right-hand side. Tells the fullback, if you want to come with me, you can.
I thought he should have scored there, by the way.
Well, I think it was a challenge, I think it was the yeah, it was. It was the defender. It comes up.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Solanke should have been a bit further forward and foot on the ball.
Oh yeah, you could say that.
Because the ball was so good that it just needed literally a touch.
Yeah, Angel for Curtis Jones.
Oh yeah, well goes done, my lad. Man. Oh, yeah, but 1 on 1 off. I'd like to see them both together.
Yeah, well, like I said, it is. It's like I said, 4-0 up. I just don't risk, I suppose. Oh, it looks to in-swing the ball into the box. Headed clear from Ireland. Gomez. First touch of the ball. Gives it to Bellingham. Bellingham looks up. He looks to the back post. Goal. There you go. Boom.
Yeah.
Harwood Bellis gets his first goal. Harwood Bellis. Tyler Harwood Bellis. Well done, son. Coming in at the back stick. Great ball, to be fair. Floated into the back stick. And there was 3 or 4 players on the run there. That's quality. Get in.
Is this telling the tale just in the background here? England 5, Ireland 0, and Harry Kane not on the score sheet.
I think, like I said, this is looking at the future, isn't it? Well done, because it was a good header. Puts it down across the keeper into the far post. That's really good, and he headers it down as well. Quality. Yeah, quality finish in between the two defenders. Superb finish. Yeah, he was happy about that one, wasn't
he? He certainly was.
Happy about that one. Absolute magic moment. So again, Ireland trying to take something to England, but again, never looked like getting behind us. But let's see what they do now. Tino has a bit of a slip down the right back there. Smodic be able to get him behind, but Jared Bowen helps him out.
Very well done.
Plays the ball out towards the edge of the box. Just trying to think of who these guys are now. There's that many changes. Again, Ireland block all the channels and it comes a little bit further out. There's a lot of room on the left back position if Ireland look up. We've got more or less a 4-4-2 at the minute. It's so strange how the England setup. You see both Harry Kane and Solanke on the park. That was a poor ball. Trying to get in behind Tino, but it's gone out for the throw-in.
Got a weird team shape now in terms of personnel.
Yeah, like I say, we've got more 4-4-2.
I'm trying to work it out.
Harry Kane swings it across to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall looks up and he's got Bellingham in front of him. Lewis Hall's having a right canter up the park there. He must have run 70 yards and Bellingham just hasn't played him the ball.
Give him green space and he'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. It was, it's a shame.
Well, never. I certainly didn't have us down for 5. I mean, I didn't have them down to 10 men either, so.
Yeah. Guy out.
Bowen.
Well, miss, a little bit of a say. It's just so simple. There's some movement in front of him now. Rogers is out on the side. Yeah. Lewis Hall has got lots of space out there. Lewis Hall now picks the ball up. brings it back to Gomez. Gomez again just telling us some space in front of you. England just quite happy to keep the ball now. Bellingham plays a driven ball across to the back six. Livramento drops it back to Bowen. Bowen to Solanke. Back to Bowen.
Oh,
Tino
good
picks the
shot,
ball up.
blocked.
Yeah, I thought Tino was going to let go there, but it comes back to Bowen. Bellingham plays the ball down to Hall. Hall
What
looks
we
up
have,
again.
we hold.
Yeah, well done. Lewis Hall gets the deflection, and it's a corner to England again. 83 minutes gone. England 5, Ireland 0.
And 10 corners to 0 now.
10 corners to 0. Wow. It has been one-way traffic.
That hat's going to have to come off, I'm afraid. Too hot.
Getting too hot under the collar, lad.
Too hot, too hot. All this excitement.
Ball comes in. So Shea clears it. And there's a little bit of keepy up from Bellingham on his thigh there. All the way back to the Newcastle partners. Gomez now picks it up in the centre circle, looks up, and he's, again, just wanting movement. Bellingham plays on the outside left. Rogers just trying to get in behind, but there's a foul there, surely, referee. Yellow card for Shea. Shea? They say he deserved a yellow card because I thought Rogers had got behind him there for a second. Again, free kick from virtually the same spot we scored the Jared Bowen goal. So I wonder whether there's something else coming from the training ground.
Let's hope so.
So Gomez and Gomez are just again orchestrating something here. Loads of space for the two of them if they want to. Just if he passes the ball, then he can run into all that space and take a shot. Nobody anywhere near him. There you go. Bellingham has a go. That's exactly what I thought he was going to do, and it's headed back towards the keeper. Keeper picks it up. That was exactly what I expected him to do. There was loads of space for him to run into there because of the shape of the back, all marking the 6-yard box. And all Gomez had to do was stop the ball and for Bellingham to pick it up, run towards the corner of the penalty area, and get a right-footed shot off. But unfortunately, it was blocked. So didn't quite work as well that time.
Oh,
dodgy ball back
pass.
there. Yeah, manages to get it out. And they've gone down the right-hand side now. But again, Colombian Hall just stops him, and he's just out. He has had he's done well. He has, mate. Lewis Hall. I've been well impressed.
Well, the second half he hasn't had that much to do, to be fair. But
yeah.
Smodic
is going off for McAteer. I expected him to be on a bit earlier, to be fair. Casey McAteer. Pickford out to Hall. Inside to Bellingham. Bellingham looks up for the runners. Rogers had done a little bit of a run behind. Just didn't quite see him. Plays it into Gomez. Gomez again just looks at the ball over the top for Bowen. Jared Bowen just goes inside to Tino Livramento. Tino back heels it. Oh! I thought that was going to fall right onto Kane's foot, but looks like there was a offside or handball or something right from the start. But I think that was all the tricks are coming out. That was just there. It just literally jumped up and hit his arm, and unfortunately they thought that was going to go all the way through to Harry Kane's foot to get his goal. You got to remember Harry Kane got the penalty. Kane. Whoa. Kane again on the inside left position of the penalty area. Just turns the shoulder. Lovely ball through the channel. Kane on his left foot drills the near post. And it was well saved by Kelleher, to be fair. Should have saved it, if I'm honest. So penalty corner's been taken. Bellingham, a little bit of a deflection. Comes all the way back to Tino. Gomez. Gomez looking again. Rogers is happy to run into the spaces if he's willing to get the ball. Just comes back to Bowen. Bowen to Bellingham. Back to Bowen. Bowen then makes that little run. Right hand shot for Bellingham. Rogers into the box. Here we go. Another shot on goal from Bowen.
Oh!
Great. Well, again, too close to the keeper that time. So I thought Bowen, if anywhere else apart from straight at him, that was a goal. Really good reading of the game, but it was, like I say, didn't quite catch it. It was like a deflected shot. It was more off his heel than off the instep of his foot. So unfortunately, that was just too close to the keeper. But there was a free kick to Gomez there, yellow card to Gomez for that free kick. I suppose you can take that for the team. So again, Ireland go long, looking for the ball over the top this time. I don't know what that was for, to be fair.
Offside.
Well, I didn't see the linesman put his flag up.
Yeah, I think he did.
Did he? Tino, Bellingham, Gomez, out to Hall. Rogers, back inside to Gomez. Plays Bellingham. Bellingham looks for the run of both Rogers and Solanke there.
Good first
Kane.
touch.
Oh, Solanke just running inside, but just a little bit too strong.
Good first touch from Solanke on the wing.
That was Kane.
And look at his back there.
It was.
Like I
say, he's just orchestrating this, isn't he, Bellingham? It's unreal to watch him play.
He's a quality player, there's no doubt about that.
Oh, he is. But like I say, he never looks like he's involved in any of it. It's so crazy.
He's a bit like Longstaff, isn't he?
I love it. I love it.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
Kenny W saying there was a Haaland hat trick.
5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0,
5-0,
5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0. Oh, look at the empty seats in the Aviva Stadium now. My God.
Yeah. It's mad now, isn't it?
Kudos to the ones that have stayed, to be fair.
Absolutely. Well done, Bellingham again. Just running into the half space. Just takes players on, just as though they're not there.
That was
Gomez.
Quality by Kane, that.
Yeah, Rogers. Hall goes outside. Kane comes short. Again, one give and go. Rogers throws the ball into the box. Another corner to England.
Corner number 11.
So we've done in the first minute of extra time of 3 minutes. Gomez on the edge of the box, plays it square to Bowen. Bowen gets it in his feet. Shot by Jared Bowen. But again, it was all the power, but just goes wide. Not sure he gets a deflection on that.
He was claiming a hell of a strike. But...
Oh, he just doesn't.
Hold on. I think it was.
There was some movement up it, wasn't there?
I think it was a deflection, to be fair. I think the referee's having
just a bit of sympathy. Yeah.
Sympathy attack. Sympathy attack.
Absolutely. When do we play again? Do you know? When's the next round of fixtures?
I can certainly find out for you. I think it's in February or something.
It's February, March. So obviously that'll be if obviously they're going to go up now, but that'll be against the big boys then, I suppose. Be a different kettle of fish for the youngsters. Obviously, if that's what he leaves in the squad, because obviously he'll have his own setup, I suppose. But he's certainly got a good selection to pick from now. Not like the old days. I mean, can you imagine if Southgate was still the manager? Brian Robson would still be playing. Mm. And Bellingham again, just on the halfway line. Again, just looking up and just literally running the clock down now. The last 10 seconds of time. And everybody stood still now, completely stood still. Referee just blowed a whistle. Thank you very much. Exactly 3
And there
minutes
we go.
injury time. So, I suppose the only thing you can say is, well done, Carsley, because he's done well there.
Yeah. And
now it's Tuchel's job.
Yeah, and I wonder what he's been watching. I'm sure he'll be in the stand.
Well, yeah, I can only assume he's been watching it. You'd expect him to have been there and having a good look at the young uns. I would imagine. If not, he doesn't bloody deserve the job, if I'm honest. But it was certainly good, better second half, and it was nice to see that none of them. There was no injuries for any of the guys going back to their clubs for their domestic football. If I'm honest, that was always the danger, wasn't it? Especially having three of our lads, our starters in the team.
Well, that's the first thing. It was beautiful to see three Toon players
Two
in
players,
the
yeah, exactly.
England competitive team. How good is that?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I honestly think the sending off completely, transformed the game. We're still on top. We were on top, but the sending off then just made it, especially in view of the fact that we were 1-0 up when we'd just gone in the lead.
Yeah.
So
it is what it is.
Can we do anywhere near that against the big boys? I don't know. You
I'm
can
not
only beat
sure.
what's in front of you.
I'm not sure. And that's true. You are only as good as obviously the 11 in front of you, and
Yeah.
obviously the 10 that you play with, and that's what I keep saying. Certain individuals look so different when they play international football compared to their domestic players transition from domestic to international football as if they're playing the same. It is weird, and it must be mental. It must be that mental crossover because obviously, the ball stays the same shape and the game stays the same. It's just that some players can do it comfortably and others struggle. But like I say, for me, I've been impressed with what Carsley's done. I think it's a breath of fresh air not to see the same old faces. He's got obviously a lot of players there that seem as though they want to wear the England shirt, and I think that to me is only a plus point.
Yeah, I agree with you, Gary. And
Right.
I am one happy bunny.
Well,
We've had,
there's no reason. A bit of a bad first off, if I'm honest.
I've got my unicorns out, my rainbows out, uh, you know, all in the Mighty Win household is happy, both on a club front and on a national front.
There you go.
Anybody trying to take me down from this high will have one hell of a job on their hands. So
Well,
if you
like I
want to
said,
be in your own little miserable corners, you go and enjoy that. But I
you go
will
get
be
yourself under that rock.
I will be enjoying, win, 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 win.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Well, like I say,
happy days.
we've done it now. We're through. What was the final score of the Greece game? That's
2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
Yeah. So
Yeah, yeah.
I mean that to be fair, they Foxy saying that they needed a red card to get the results. Really quite poor, to be honest. Well, I don't know. I mean, you like I said, you can only there was more movement in the box the second half, which is what I wanted to see. The ball into the box seemed a bit quicker. It seemed as if there was getting that momentum there, and that's something like I say, you can only score if you get into the positions. And like I say, would he have scored if he hadn't have been brought down? you can't. Here now maybes, isn't it? And like I say, you take the risk. So it's been an interesting couple of days for internationals. Um, and there you go. So anyway, any lasting thoughts
I'm
before
just looking
we
through
say good evening?
I'm just whipping through the comments here. Boone, first England goal from Kenny W. England, England, England from Mighty Mike.
Yes.
Kane scored the
Yeah.
penalty. Of course, I realised that when I said it, but thank you for correcting me. You know, when I said 5-0 and Kane hasn't scored, of course he
Yeah.
scored. He scored the
He got
first one,
he
which
got
was a penalty.
absolutely.
Oh.
But it is what it is.
And of course, they're all good. Yeah, yeah, correct. Kane's going for it. Yeah, you are. One of them feeling mugged off over. Oh, Tyson. Oh, well.
Yeah, it wasn't that
I
wasn't
did. I
a
didn't
good
even
thing
bother
at all.
watching that, to be honest.
No, it was shocking.
That's not boxing. Didn't watch
Well,
it. Got up next to
well,
it.
you like your conspiracy though, mate, don't you?
No, money, money, money there. There's
No,
only
no, but
one conspiracy there.
you like your conspiracy. Now the conspiracy thing is Tyson landed a good right hand onto the chin of the Paul, and he bobbed his tongue out. Now there's people out there that was a signal to Tyson not to hurt him, and that's what's going round now. Tyson actually didn't throw a punch after that one, and it landed smack on his chest, and it rocked him a little bit. And they all say that when he bobbed his tongue out, it was a sign to say, "Don't hurt me."
That was the safe word, was it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, don't hit me as hard next time. Where your leather chaps? So yeah, that's an interesting one, but it was a poor fight. He looked shaky on his bloody legs throughout. To be fair, but anyway, enough of that. That's nothing to do with the England game. And like I say,
Not
there's
really competitive, glorified friendly, says yeah, you're right.
well, like
What
I
we've
say,
seen
we said
compared to
that.
Southgate, it's still there's a bit of airtime for that.
And like I say, to me, that was better. Second half because, like I say, they did try different things.
What
They
we've
didn't
seen
beat
compared to
Southgate.
Southgate style, breath of fresh air, and I completely
Absolutely,
agree with that.
absolutely, and that's what I said.
Foxy
It's lovely to see.
needed a red
Boniface.
card for that result, really quite poor. I'm not going to argue with you.
First half was poor. Second half was better. It wasn't poor. They just didn't get enough into the box.
And get 2 years in jail for mentioning that room. I don't know where that's come from.
Mentioning the National Front.
That must have been someone in the chat. Disgrace. Oh, fight. We're not interested in the fight. I know you lads are. That's fair enough. But anyway, lads.
Yes, I'm going to say.
It's
time to go.
Time to go home.
So, Mighty Mags just put in. When's the next show, Win?
12 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Noon. There's nothing tonight.
No, there's nothing tonight. No.
That's cool then. So yes, it'll be me and the Mighty with you at lunchtime tomorrow, bringing you all the latest news on the tune. So again, from it's a good.
So we'll be off. We'll be off now, scuttling around everywhere we can, trying to find something to bring to you.
Yeah, exactly.
If you've got anything, bring it and let us know.
Yeah, throw it in the chat, boys, because like I say, it'll be interesting for us to have a look at. But again, from myself, thank you ever so much for joining me and the Mighty this afternoon, this evening, I suppose you can call it now, to have a look at the show and, like I say, to listen to us do.
And apparently, my mic is working fine now.
You are sounding fabulous, mate, as always.
Excellent.
You know. Right. Rather than being in the next room, and shouting.
Okay,
but like
that's
I say,
good stuff.
That's all we need to know.
So it is goodbye from him.
And it's a goodbye from him. See you tomorrow.
And we'll see you tomorrow. All the best, lads.
All the best.
How are the lads? And how are England?
Away England. Come on.
5
winners of the group. Yeah, exactly. See you on the next one, boys and girls. Thanks
see you later.
Take care.